Going on with y'all, it's your fam, Zay Get This, your big bro, Zay Get It. Back at y'all with another message. How y'all doing on this beautiful day? We too blessed to be stressed. So I'm coming at y'all with this video. It's gonna be why self-love is the best. So y'all gotta understand, self-love, taking time out for yourself, focusing on yourself is the best thing you can ever do in your life. You wanna know why? You can come up with ideas and think for yourself. You ain't got nobody thinking for you, planning yourself, planning the way you want to live, because y'all got to understand you only got one life to live, and you live this life how you want to be lived, how you want it to live. You live your life peacefully. Self-love, you can take care of yourself, focusing on the things you like, focusing on the things you don't like, focus on the things you like to eat, you don't like to eat, focus on the things you like to drink, the stuff you like to consume. You can focus on the stuff that's bad. You can focus on the things that you used to consume that's bad, and you can focus on the things that you used to consume that's good, that you can keep in your life. I can understand. Another step is you can come up with ideas and think for yourself. Like, I can understand, when you're around a lot of people, and you got to be around your homeboys all day, fam, you a bot at the end of the day. So like, when you're around a lot of people, you got different voices in your head telling you to live this life, telling you to live that life, and live that life. But no, you got to live your life how you would want to live it, not how nobody dictating or predicting your life. Take time out for yourself, fam. You can treat yourself out to dinner. You can start because I gotta understand, you can take yourself out to dinner, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your mental, take care of your physical. Like, I gotta understand, you can do all that when you focus on yourself. That's why self-love is the best. It's key, fam. When you taking care of yourself and you doing the things that you need to do to take care of yourself and keep a healthy body, keep a healthy mentality, keep a rich mentality, you can take care of somebody else. Like, somebody come into your life, God brings somebody into your life, or a female when they come into your life, you know how to treat her, you know how to treat her, because you already know how to treat yourself, fam. You can't take care of nobody else, you can't love nobody else if you can't even love yourself first. If you can't even take showers for yourself, if you can't even wake up and brush your teeth, if you can't even wake up and be disciplined, if you can't even wake up and just think for yourself, how can you take care of somebody else? You can't. It's impossible, fam. I gotta understand that. So when you taking care of yourself, you can focus on getting to the next level. You can focus on how to deal with situations when you get in bad situations, stuff that money can't buy. You can focus on the stuff that you can try to do to get yourself out of that situation. You can focus on, like, just come out here in nature like I'm doing, taking time out to just cleanse your mind from all the distractions and the things that you're consuming on a daily basis. You can take time for yourself to just come out here in nature and just chill for a little bit. Like, listen to the birds, they sing, and listen to nature, the leaves just going all the way. Like, y'all gotta understand, you try out new stuff that you used to do when you was kids, and you start coming back to memory, fam. I gotta understand that. Like, when I was younger, I used to always like being in nature. I used to always like going in the woods, just traveling and being adventurous. And now that I'm older and I got away from a certain environment, certain people, different things, stuff that was holding me back and stuff, now I can see for myself, like, this is what it's all about. Life is all about being peaceful, protecting your peace, living a life that you just happy, not with all these materialistic things, but just being happy in life, just being happy where you at. Like, the stuff that you around, just being happy. Like, I'm at the point into my life where I'm just seeing for myself, like, I'm young, I'm 18, like, I'm doing this young, like, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build a life right now so it can benefit me in the future, so it can benefit my future self. And that's what y'all gotta understand. Like, you gotta take the steps now so it can benefit your future self. I gotta understand, your future self waiting on you to turn your life over. Your future self waiting on you to just turn your life out of free will. Your future self just waiting on you to just take the steps to just have a better life so it can be beneficial for your future self. And y'all gotta understand that, fam. Self-love is the best, fam. It's key. Like, you feel much better when you taking care of yourself. Like, I gotta understand, you out here just lollygagging and not taking care of yourself. You're gonna feel down, you're gonna feel depressed, you're gonna feel anxiety, fam. And that's what school don't teach you. They don't teach you how to deal with depression and anxiety. They just teach you all this non-beneficial, all this non-factual stuff, this fiction stuff. Like, they teach you all this stuff. They don't teach you how to deal with depression and anxiety, fam. And one of the things you can do is self-love, fam. When you taking care of yourself and you just take a time out to just focus on yourself, fam, that can just build your self-confidence. That can just build your self-esteem. And then just coming out here in nature and just chilling and just relaxing, fam. Like, just calming down, just focus on being in the presence, fam. That's key, fam. So I gotta understand that, fam. Self-love is key. Buying yourself stuff so you can make yourself feel worthy. Like, I gotta understand, like, you shouldn't want to have to depend on nobody else. You shouldn't want to have nobody around you to make you feel loved, to make you feel loved, to make you feel loved, or make you feel appreciated. You should want to feel appreciated and loved when you by yourself. Because that's when everything just flowing. That's when you facing your reality. You facing your demons when you by yourself. You sober. Oh, what I'm going to do next. How I'm going to do this next. What do I like? What do I don't like? That's when you face everything, bro, when you by yourself. And some people, they hate to be alone. They hate to be by yourself because Because they're not used to it. They're not used to being by themselves. So when they get by themselves, it's uncomfortable for them. So that's why they got to go around a lot of people. That's why every time they in a room by themselves, they can't even sit in a room by themselves for 5 minutes or 10 minutes because they feel like they need people around them or people just near them to just be around them, to just make them feel loved or just make them feel comfortable. Like, nah, you should feel comfortable by yourself. Like, I got to understand that, fam. When you focusing on God and yourself, fam, you going to places and you don't even fit. You feel like, bro, I'm at the point to like, well, I'm focusing on me and God, fam. So any type of environment I go into, any type of place I go into, I just feel confident enough to just go in there because I walk in there with my chest out and my head up, fam. You got to always walk with your chest high, your chest out and your head up, fam. Better days are coming, fam. I got to understand that. You got to feel confidence. And when you a child of the Most High, when you a child of Yahushua, I got to understand that, fam. His children are bold. They're bold as a lion. So you got to walk in there feeling like it's your best day. You gotta walk in there and just want to shift the atmosphere, just wanting to shift. That's how I walk in there. When I walk into rooms, I want to shift the atmosphere. I want to make it feel like where everybody in there just talking to each other and just loving everybody. I just want to see everybody loving and happy and just peaceful with each other, making the community a better place. That's all I want to see. Like, I hate seeing people out here going against each other, killing each other, just stealing from each other, hating on each other, doing this and that. Like, nah, that's not what it's about, fam. If we all can just come together and work together and just do this and that, like, I gotta understand, it'd be a more peaceful place. Like, I gotta understand, they want us to be against each other. They want to cause confusion. They want to cause strife and stuff. But nah, like, just look at the birds, fam. You see how the birds, they be flying around with each other. The birds, they don't fight. I mean, they fight each other, but that's playing to them. Like, I gotta understand, when you see the birds flying, when you see them just out here just chirping and stuff, that's them having fun. They enjoy nature. You never see birds out here killing each other or just fighting with each other. Nah, because they know they know they in this together. They know that's what they brought here to do, to just love each other. And you can benefit off, like, you can look off the nature and stuff, like, fam, look at all this, like. But that's why true love, taking care of yourself, is the most important thing. It's the best thing you could ever do with your life. Taking time out for yourself. Like, you don't always got to be in the crowd. Like, I gotta understand, people will try to bash your name and just try to criticize you for taking time out of yourself, for being alone. But y'all gotta understand, fam, like, you can take time out for yourself, focusing on your business and your purpose and stuff, but you can come back and hang with them when you feel like you got everything figured out. Like, after 6 months of you working hard, after 6 months of you focusing on your business and your purpose, taking time out for yourself, you can come back to those friends and you can just hang out with them, and they can just see how much you growed or progressed in your life, and they can just try to take some stuff off you and so they can take care of themselves. Like, that's what y'all gotta understand. We teachers and students of the game, like, we here to just uplift each other. We all one. I gotta understand that we in this together, fam. It's okay to not hang out with your partners every day, miss out on the fun and stuff, to get your life in order, to figure out your life, to know what you want to do. Because I gotta understand, a life without God, fam, it's like, it's nothing, fam. You don't know what you want to do. You just think you're out here living and happy and stuff. But nah, if you don't got God in your life, fam, you going down the wrong path. You really in darkness. People be thinking they happy and stuff out here without God and stuff. But nah, you really in darkness. You just happy about the worldly things, the worldly temporary pleasures and stuff. But when you got God, you figure out what you want to do. You figure out how you want to go this path. You trust in him, fam, because he gonna lead you down the right path. He gonna take care of all that. You gotta understand it. You figure out what you want to do. It just become more peaceful, just more loving. You want to strive to be like him. Like, I understand, like, when I turned my life over, fam, when I reborn myself, when Yahushua reborn me, because you don't get saved by works, but you get saved by grace and mercy. You get saved by faith. I gotta understand that. So, like, when I got reborn, I was just a young person wanting to strive for it, where it wanted to just strive to be like Yahushua. I was wanting to, when I got reborn, I was just out here not wanting to sin, not wanting to do my old habits, not wanting to going back doing the old things. Like, I just wanted to strive to be like him. Every time I'm on this walk, I just be like, dang, every time I do this and that, I feel bad about myself because I want to be perfect. But I know we not perfect, but we're worth it. Like, y'all gotta understand that. We were born into sin, so we're going to sin, but it's about sinning unwillingly. You gotta, like, when you sin, you're not just going about your day. When you sin, you taking the time to just stop and be like, dang, I did this and that. I feel wrong about myself, and taking it to God and just, fam, he just settling all that, fam. He throwing that into the lake. He throwing that into the sea, and he forgetting about it. I gotta understand that, fam. So, like, I gotta understand that. Just taking time out for yourself and just focusing on yourself, being the best version of yourself. Because when you be the best version of yourself, you know how to be the best version. You know how to, like, I gotta understand. I look at it like this, like, you know how, like, OGs, you got to sit down and listen to the OGs, because when they give you the game, they already been through the stuff you've been through. So, like, they pass it down on to me. And then when I become an OG, I pass it on to the people younger than me. So that's like saying, like, When somebody been through something, you should sit down and listen to them. When somebody tell you something, you should sit down and listen to them, no matter if it's right or wrong. But at the same time, you do your own research. You take what they told you and don't just go with it. But at the same time, fam, like when OG's telling you something, they pass it down on to you. You pass it down on to the next generation pass it on to the next generation. That's how it's supposed to be, fam. Like at the same time, but yeah, fam, just focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. That's the most important thing. I love y'all. Who should love y'all even more. Just step it best. We true to this. We not new to this.